Hey, welcome to Quack This Way. I want to walk through a quick video shoot that I was able to help out on just the other day for my church. We went to a local studio, kind of downtown Orlando, met up with some of the volunteers that work with the church, came together to set up a shoot for missions, interviewed people that have been on some missions trips recently so that they could share the experience and share how it impacted them. So let's get on it. First thing I did was pack up all my gear, kind of prep for it. I brought a lot of extra gear because I know we need it. So I met some people downtown. Here's a studio. Did have a problem. We were supposed to be in Studio B, but Studio B was locked. But luckily Studio A was open. We brought a bunch of props, different things that correlate to travel, the world, all that type of stuff. We get inside and the first thing you got to do is decide where you're going to shoot, what frame you want to do. And we use this kind of broken concrete wall is what we decided to shoot towards. Start setting up all the props and everything kind of in the background and decide how you're going to light it. Will in the background there, he's setting everything up, doing a little set design. In Studio B, they had a world map, which is what we wanted to use, but this is what we got. Alex there, he's kind of in charge. He wanted to do an overhead lighting, so I brought my light, which is a 60 watt light with the light box, put it on a C stand and boomed it out to come directly overhead. We are going to set up a primary camera and one on a slider. Alex asked us to set up the fill light, so we got one fill light, and then in the background we're gonna have a background light. Here's Alex kind of working on the cameras. He's got a 50 mil on the slider, and on the A-cam he has a 70-200. Both of those are, well, I think one of them is a A7 III, the other one might be an A7 II. I can't remember. His wife there sitting down in place, so we can start getting the frame set up. I asked Alex if he wanted me to set up a secondary mic. I did bring my boom pole and a shotgun microphone, so I'm setting that up. He got a wireless lav system set up as well, so that's just like there for backup audio in case something goes wrong. Most of his shots are pretty tight, so I pulled out my new camera, a Sony ZV-E10, and I have a 18mm equivalent lens, and I set that up for a wide shot. Here we are getting the lights right. So we got the overhead light, got the fill light, start working the background light, and we talked about maybe adding some gels. So we start putting some gels on, see how it looks. You notice they moved some of the props over. We noticed that the one side of the frame was a little heavy, so we moved some of the props to the right of the chair, kind of giving a little more balance to the frame. But it's good that you got the person, you have stuff next to her, and then you have stuff in the background. What that does is it creates layers. So you have a three-dimensional look. It gives you layers, which is more appealing. After a couple different lights or gels on that backlight, we decided to go with a red light, and we also put in a little light in one of the props in the background. You can see there. Here's one of the people we're interviewing. We have the slider going, you have the A-cam, then we actually have two people that are like handheld filming from different angles throughout the shoot. And we interviewed about, I think, 5 people in total.